卫生巾，一直笑他，才看不到。No, this one is unfired. Because
So you very dedicated to the first YouTube channel.
Okay, for others is while waiting for others to come, we have another 3 minutes. So let me update yours. What we discussed today, your attendance. Is everybody here? Not yet. Lock muscle. Or die exercise that trigger. Google Classroom is who is this person? Chuan. Wow, who is using this lecturer laptop? I help him to sign up. Software design, yes. Today is our third practical, right? Yeah, I forgot already yesterday discussed. We just discussed 2 hours lecture. I think actually the 4 hours lecture you will replace. Not 2 hours. So how about the
replace 2 weeks. 这我们有那个。 maybe online. You can do it now.
You know Tue Rush, eh? Tue Rush.
Oh yeah, I think I put the wrong thing already. I put replace lecture on Monday. 3 to 5 days. Oh God.
No.
Practical I haven't done yet. So for the lecture, how? Still got 2 hours.
Online also.
Online ah? Can ah? Really cannot online.
Okay, you can, we can.
Online.
Huh?
Our class all steady one.
But still got other students.
They okay one. I will guarantee they okay.
Very difficult say one or now.
Yeah,
Who is the what ah?
Coursera.
No.
Coursera.
I don't see. Okay. Never mind. Let me see first. So lecture class. I put in Monday. I cut wrong here. In Monday. That means that next week Monday we have 4 hours lecture. 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon. You know also for now lah. You check your mobile. Come on, I will start with the practical. Practical ni I need to learn. Good. Oh, very good job. Okay. Now. Okay, now we come to these 2 practical. Practical 3. This practical 3 very easy. Extremely easy. This practical today is a package diagram. What is a package diagram? Have you drawn package diagram before? What is the purpose of package diagram? So as you can see that this is a more on internet package diagram actually is used for us to group something one. Understand? Because when we are going to, let's say, install our software, when we are going to develop our software, we definitely need to group related items. What are the items that we need? Okay, into one folder or one directory. Okay, so in this case, we can make use of the package diagram. Okay, so package diagram is for us to group our item. Okay, let's say for example, we can use to group the use case, or we can use to group the classes. Why we need to use to group the use case and classes? For example, let's say this is the class diagram. This is the sample of class package diagram. You can see that. Okay, so means that this package, you see, online ordering user interface a bit here. Okay, so means that all the item code whatever thing okay, regarding the online ordering user interface will be stored in this package or this folder. Understand? And then for customer domain, business logic, coding, whatever API related one, okay, to this customer domain one is stored in this package. Understand? And then security infrastructure, okay, anything item related to infrastructure, design, okay, even the codes you can also put group under the package. Understand? So when we design, we can use the package diagram to group our item. Now this package diagram is called a class package diagram. Why? Because it's used to group all the related class into a package. It's more onto the purpose of grouping. Now you can also use the class diagram, package diagram to group the use case. We call it as a use case package diagram. Okay? So manage fees, one package. enrollment, one package, this is the dependency, okay? Dependency means maybe depending on this one to do something, okay? So manage seminar, manage students. So after we group, then it's easier for us to manage our item, okay? Rather than we just let our item, okay, ungroup or distributed, okay, roughly in a single folder like that, okay? So we can use a package diagram to show how the thing is being grouped. Now this is two package example like use case package diagram and task package diagram. Exactly, but however you no need to really create use case and what you just maybe you can just create a package diagram with you. Understand? A package diagram means that a diagram without all these things. Let's say for example, I can use that as one. Okay, this is the same one. Okay, you can just draw a package diagram like this. You can just draw a package diagram like this. You see, I like to use the visual paradigm website as a example. You can see the package, bank, okay, UI. This is a bigger package, okay, business, accounting package, ordering package, shipping package. So means that accounting package means consists everything regarding the accounting. Class, item, food, everything. Understand? Then ordering, okay, then you may ask, then if those items is shared by two different subsystems, but it's not really specifically belongs to system subsystem A or subsystem B, then maybe you can consider to have extra packages. Let's say for example utility. Let's say backup utility, cleaning utility, you can have as additional packages for that. And then each package you can sub-package. You can see that this is a .com like com.a business package. You consider 3 packages here. Okay, now and then data management, ordering, shipping. You can see why this is two orderings here. Definitely this ordering package, sub-package here is for data management of the order. Okay, this is not. This is maybe is for the logic, the business logic only. Understand? And this is the UI. It's definitely UI. Here is UI. You see that UI dependent on this one to do something. The UI, okay, and then the dependency, the dotted line here. So this is a package diagram. So how to group the package? Actually, there is no very fixed rules for that. Understand? Okay, just that based on your design consideration. Okay, which item, how many packages you should have. Okay, which item should belong to which packages. Okay, is depend on how you design the system. Okay, now you can see another nested package. You can see that Java, util, date. Okay, date maybe have different classes or namespace, and then this date package is under the util. Understand? Okay, you can see in Java util date. Okay, so it's represent this way. Okay, so package diagram is for us to group, to do grouping. Not only for us to group grouping on the class, and for us to do grouping on the coding also. Understand? Okay, so this is the dependency. Import, access. Import means that let's say your Java import system import java.util. Okay, so it's import. Understand? Access means that you just access to this package to do something. Okay, so depends now. So this is another package diagram. Okay, so if you would like to show the grouping or the of the item of a system, then you can use a package diagram. Understand? So you can use a package diagram, and then the symbol this one is represent one package lah. Understand? And then this is the second package, and then this is the sub packages. Can you see that? And you can see that this alarm. It's like someone forgot to when you drive to tie up the seatbelt or to lock the door not tight. Okay. So now Now you can see that this is showing that this package diagram, it shows that how the package is being organized. You can see this is a layer. 1 layer, 2 layer, 3 layer. It's a layer architecture. Okay. So this one is your interface presentation. This one is another layer under the presentation, which is the services layer, and then business layer for the domain business logic, and then data layer, and this is the other data source, data sources for database. Okay, this is the data logic, and then cross-cutting. What do you mean by cross-cutting? Cross-cutting means that those module, okay, those features or functions okay, may happen across different module or across different component or packages. So this is called cross-cutting. Normally, you try to separate out those cross-cutting, okay, from the system. Why? Because if you do separate out, then the security here may used to appear here, and appear here. It's a duplicate already. Somehow, security is not really belongs to this business logic. It's separate one. Understand? Okay? So this is all example of cross-cutting concern. Okay? Security, operational management, communication. Okay? So for example, okay. So you can see this is they use a package diagram to show the architecture of the system. Okay? By showing architecture according to how the item is being grouped. You can see that. Okay? So you can draw in this way. Okay? So this is a package diagram. Then how are you going to draw a package diagram? Depends now. What are the level? Is it you are going to draw a high level package diagram, or are you going to draw a lower level package diagram? Okay? And then how many levels are there? It depends on you. You feel that okay, this one is more sufficient already, then you need to go to more detailed level. Okay. Now, come back to our this one. Our what? Our practical 3, package diagram. Okay. So package diagram can be used to do what? To depict a high level overview of your requirement. Okay. Higher level overview of your architecture design. High level, logically modularize a complex diagram to organize Java source code. So therefore, this time I say, package diagram you can use to organize your grouping your code. Okay, group your item, whatever item, design item also can one understand. And you can use to group either your requirement, which is depicted by the use case diagram. Okay, so now. This is practical 3. Task 1. Do you still keep your use case diagram last week?
Looks very nice. Looks so good.
Anyone still keep your use case diagram for practical 1? No, practical 1, right? Practical 1. Still got, Okay. Then you try to draw a package diagram based on the use case. It means that you are going to create a use case package diagram. Understand? So in this case, how are you going to draw like this one? Something like this. Draw something like this. Understand? You may group related use case into one package. Also can. It should be that those use case is being shared. Okay, it's not depending on which one. Then you can have another package. Understand? Okay, anyone, can you share your use case diagram to me? Can you share your use case diagram to me so that I can show on the screen here? The time the one who using the group one drawing the use case one still got the use case diagram. How to send to me?
Yeah, how to
Very
send to
good. One. I guess this one got what? Got share folder one for the left. Hopefully still on because share folder. property. Can you type B101 to find my folder? Is it possible? First slash B101, right? Other. So you just okay, put inside here for your use case diagram. The one you sharing one, because without the use case diagram I cannot do anything. How to do it? In your search, you just double slash B101 then type enter. I guess you can see the share here. Just copy your use case diagram in here. Okay, I just need one use case diagram to show you the workflow.
No.
Are you able to access? Cannot now. Permission, must still read only yet. Advanced, sorry. Advanced. Folder, allow folder, sharing, sorry. Allow everyone. Oh, and right. Share. Can you try again? Can you try again?
Folder is empty.
Folder is
Empty.
empty. Empty no yeah.
Yeah, means under that word already empty.
Oh, under there already empty.
Yeah, you got a network folder, but inside empty.
Inside empty.
Yeah, empty.
You got the network inside empty. You cannot type the B101.
Type in B10.
You will type B101
In your address bar.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, got it.
Yeah. You know, then copy your use case diagram to this share folder.
And also they call it a
Testing right? Testing got right here. What's more? Testing one. Oh, just test only now. The time those group is doing the use case diagram one. I think this is yeah. Please convert to the PDF or whatever file the image file also can then please
Permission. Need permission.
hey, what testing can one who can store this testing into my folder? I can see someone has put testing into my folder already. Yes, testing. Okay. Okay, ma. Yes, testing. So now I open as a portal.
Yes, testing.
Okay, so this is this is your capture, right? Isn't it? How are we going to do that? This one is a package. Okay, now how are we going to decide the package? Is it phone order is one of the package? I don't think so. Why? Because phone order nothing to do with the system. Am I right? Am I right? Just call phone. system do not do anything. So how are we going to decide how many packages? There is no fixed rule. Okay, so based on this one only. Okay, so maybe order. Okay, so order package, order management. Okay, order management from this one, cover this one. Okay, until this one. Okay, this one. Okay, inclusive of the top. And then payment, maybe we have another payment packages. Understand? Okay, in here 2 packages only. No? Okay, then how about if I think of any other packages? Then is it sufficient already for online ordering system like this? 2 packages only. Let's say for example. Order. Okay, package. Order management. Okay, so I may have another what we call the payment. Do you think that payment should be inside the order package or outside the order package? If the payment is dependent, if the payment just those only one payment that is one method of payment that is only used by the order, maybe you can put as a sub package. If this share one, maybe you can consider put outside. Understand? Okay, you can consider as a different payment. Then is it sufficient already? I don't think so. It's sufficient. Right. I don't think it's sufficient. Why? Order and payment. Then how about customer? Alright. So you should have a customer. Okay. So and then what else? Inventory, yeah. Because this is just based on the KFJ food line. Okay. If you really want that, you should not be have so much one. Then in terms of order here, then you can think of that. Okay, should I have talk about the interface? The interface, order interface, business logic, and those data one. Okay, how am I going to? Is it within the same order or within the different packages? Understand? You get me? Okay, so in this case, maybe under the order. Okay, this actually is a very simple package diagram. If you want to show the order, let's say I have interface package, I have a business logic package, then it's better for you to follow certain architecture stuff. Understand? Let's say if you are using MVC, MVC model, I know if you know MVC here, then maybe you can have these packages. Okay, maybe you can have these packages like I put it as a vertical. Okay. Maybe like see. Okay. So maybe let's say for example. Okay. Order. Okay. How am I going to represent that in the CV? Okay, maybe like this. B is view one. Okay, M is the controller. Understand? Okay. Then maybe you can put some dependency on between these. Okay. You put some dependency. Okay. This or maybe vice versa also want it. This one should be vice versa. Okay. You can put like you really further separate out. Understand? If you just want to have a high level view on okay, what kind of packages there just now, you can just put like that, order, management, okay, maybe payment, okay, maybe customer, and so on, and others, okay, and then this one, you can have dependency, and then this one, you will have dependency, vice versa also can, okay. Why? Because sometimes you may need to request back this order to fetch anything, okay. You can do it this way also, okay. Understand? So depends on how you want to represent the architecture. This is definitely very high level, common one. And then this one you follow the architecture way. You follow the architecture way, okay, as a MVC way, okay, or maybe you follow a layer. Sometimes certain developer that represent the MVC in either vertical layer. Understand? Okay, so this is how we draw our architecture. You understand? Okay, so and then how about classes? Here you can group. Okay, this one is an order. When you group it, let's say for example, I just want to draw a diagram to show the grouping of these use cases. Understand? The grouping of these use cases. So in this case, this is becoming the use case package diagram. Then where okay, so if you want to draw a use case package diagram, let's say I group place order. Then who is going to access to this folder? It should be the customer. I don't want to draw all customer, okay. Customer. Understand? Customer access. Who else? Chef. Who is it? Registered car. Delivery, right? Okay. So means everyone. Okay, chef. Okay, okay. Maybe the delivery boy. Okay. So definitely it's according to a very small schedule. Okay. So if you want to further break this one, high level, okay, maybe it's a use case diagram. Okay. It's grouping the use cases together. Maybe if another one, payment. Okay. If you want to further a bit lower level, then you can have this is a use case. This is a use case, okay? Package diagram. Then if you want to just draw a package diagram, like this you do already. Like this you do already. Listen. Without the actor. Okay? Normally we call package diagram, actually it's like this, without the actor. Okay? So like this already, then definitely you have inventory, whatnot. So if you want to show a bit lower level a bit, okay, because this one is very abstract, right? What is inside the okay? Then maybe you can draw this order management, very big. Okay. So this one is order management. Order management got what? Okay, if I do want to follow the architecture way, then maybe this is order UI, one package. Okay, maybe I have what we call order UI. Yeah, okay, maybe this is order domain. Okay, and maybe this one is the order logic, order logic, order data. Okay, this is not the database, order data logic. And how how it persists the data. So you can more further than this and then shows the dependency if there is a dependency. Okay? So maybe you can have vice versa dependency also cannot possible one. So you can more further lower level. But however, you want to further again, it's up to your consideration. Is it necessary? You understand? Okay? So maybe take this one order UI further again, got what kind of UI item inside. So you use that from here, we are very clear that okay, all the UI is grouped under this folder. All the business logic is grouped under this folder. All the data logic for order is grouped under this folder. Understand? Okay? So this is how we use the package diagram for grouping. Then from here, definitely you will know that all the UI classes will be grouped under this package. All the classes will perform method, classes with the method that perform the domain logic we store in this package. And everything concerned with data persistence is stored in this folder. Understand? Okay? So this is the package diagram. The purpose is to use to group item. Okay? We can see that the package diagram notation is similar to your Windows folder, right? Alright. Same purpose. Why we need to have a folder? Because allow us to group. You can see that. Okay? Now you can see that. Let's say for example, program file. This is a big folder. Okay? Under program file folder, there are a small folder. This is everything regarding Google. If I want, then Google, I have two subfolder, Chrome application, and then everything is inside. It belongs to this application, and every folder here is deal with Google one. Understand? Similar concept. Understand? So therefore, package diagram is for us to do grouping. You get here. Okay? Okay, so now, thank you for your use case diagram. Okay, use case diagram. And then, okay, for this one, you draw already so fast. And then, same thing for the class diagram, package class diagram. Okay, so now the thing is, any questions? Any questions for the class package diagram? Any question? FIP FIP depends. If you think that you want to show the package as a modularized grouping, then you can draw it. Because certain developer they prefer on package diagram rather than component diagram. Okay, so
if you want, then you do.
Okay, because not every single UML diagram needs to be 0, 1, okay? Too many UML diagrams are going to draw, I don't think so. Okay, in the industry, if they really draw it, I don't think they are going to draw all UML diagram of every UML diagram. Because that you need to think before you draw a diagram, you need to think of that. Do you need this diagram or not? What is the purpose that you want to draw this diagram? Therefore, for each of the UML diagram, you need to think of that. You need to know their purpose first. Understand? Then after that, then you know, okay, which diagram you are going to draw. Understand? You get here. Some people they do not draw activity diagram because activity diagram is just like a flow chart. Okay, object is actually activity diagram. Another thing is object oriented flow chart. Okay, so it's just like a flow chart. If you think that activity diagram is needed, then you can do it. But I see most of them they prefer on the sequence diagram. Sequence diagram shows the message passing between the object. You understand? Okay, so this is the package diagram. Any question, class? Any question? what is happening on our previous class until this cluster power is separated. You see some things happening. Okay. So now, any questions? Brandon, yes, Brandon.
You have a question?
Sorry?
Lots of way.
That one, I think a few days to recover.
Lots of way I'm listening.
But when I think of this kind of what okay, I very scared. Okay. Now, any questions? Let's say how about you want? Any questions? Any questions? Understand? Can draw or not? This diagram. Then how about for those Yishan, are you there? Yishan, not Yishan, Yishan. Yeah, Zhang Jue. Never mind, okay. I show you at least drawing. Visual paradigm. I'm using visual paradigm.
Why you keep talking to my baby?
Jealous ah?
Yeah lah, jealous lah. You know, you want to talk, I also want to talk. Talk together, okay?
You take lah, you take. Take your baby.
Hello, Boku.
Very slow. Time has settled. Wait now. Visual paradigm online. Hey, no internet ah.
Oh, no internet eh?
Then how to use ah?
No do it. Then cancel class.
Can you access the internet or not?
No.
Cannot ah? What happened ah? I need to inform the what the meeting. So please log. Are you able to log access internet?
Just now what?
Cannot.
Cannot.
You know how to draw? Oh, wow. This person not really. Really? How? Payment, order you have, order that. Both same. You know how to draw?
No, this one you just copy this one.
Oh, then you know how to draw.
I know how to draw this one lah. Not that.
Yeah, actually, I'm not in class next time. I'm physically here.
You're so nothing.
So actually, I don't know what's going on. No, because yes, there's only around.
Carry back. Okay, so while waiting for the internet to recover, we break for 10 minutes, okay? Just waiting. Here what? IBM.
我看你是第一个进洞的，最厉害就是。要是风光啊，我看一样，每个都来有做这个
就我们很简单。
对，这个我问过，这个我已经问过了。我是刚讲，做网站的时候，他立刻干嘛 ？reject 都是用 reject 的不产生。这个你因为你们所以不做，大概就是给讲那个 VA 的这个。有讲，然后另外有人讲过这个特点，就是他的学生做不出来，然后他就有，因为他们有去讨论一下。no， 可是讲话者，他有那个，他的你是因为我们有想过说，不是我们要做，就那个学生，就是那个像看得少，为什么呢？就像对吧？要过，就是每一个，因为你要给那个持续的东西，你要给他学，所以每一个他找他后面，每个提升照片都还有买一张脸，每个角度。 每个同学帮他这样子拍到完，就去走天，然后就做，时间不懂是不够还是真的做不到，然后烧出来那真的就是这样。She can have some so she can do that. Yes, she already picked I love pasta. 有没有点啊？
OK， 我今天就去买感受表了。
感受医生，你冇事，对。今天到我找到，你还看过人脸？你还看面多人脸啊？我没有，我找不到，没有啊。他每次还是还有人在等，你问他海关没有遇到，没遇到，密不到的。你装。 哇！在这里，他们出两个讲，你们要讲，不是这样。晚上出去有一我说这个比较小，这个是讲的是很多还有讲一个错，感觉该你说你说。
Okay, class, please maintain a bit lower in the voice because. Okay.
Low class already all this week already.
Straightforward.
Then, just maintain the voice level. Then,
也不是这样，如果你是中性的，你是这样子，哦，你们做两个不可以。因为你是一个人做，因为他们两个人做仿生，你们这种不一样。怎么样去问？我这边我这边。你要测试不到也可以，这点渠道每次马上讲到20分，里面18分啊，里面可以。要注意录下来。 你下个手他问你做我跟他 test area I think I documented testing this is student idea okay but documented testing testing is done already testing is okay我经历了3次的学习
Okay, class. Even though we don't have internet, okay, then we need to proceed with the
Use hand mic.
component diagram maybe. No, we don't use internet. How can?
我们弄哪个一个？以前我没有做工，因为我不是。我在本地这里。我直接有开的 running。这我还没来到。来不到。
第一个要求是第二个要求
我大家说说。
Otherwise, the business is extra another hours. Sometimes it's very painful to do repeated tasks.
这一条啊。
Yesterday, who asked me regarding the assignment? I think I have put something in the
I see.
hopefully can help you because there is no same thing. There is no fixed rules that okay. How many services you should have. So make sure that okay. Not too big and not too small. Very ambiguous, right? Isn't it? Okay. So you need to decide what are the things. But bear in mind, okay, because according to the assignment section, this is the initially set up new company initially set up one. I don't think that the program will be so big. Okay.
Try.
And then make sure, I mean the database for this service is not the entire database, you know. So you just have a maybe it's a minor database, a small database, which consists of few tables, which is sufficient for the services, a single service to have the necessary data. Okay. You're not my customer. How to prove that?
Try your phone, can charge that can already.
Thank you, sir. Anyone here purposely broke the internet connection?
I couldn't access. I mean, couldn't get internet.
Who, if someone else here can break the internet connection, please teach me.
Some service.
Okay.
Some service. 然后再来一个网络上，我可能有让我们适应就把它在一起。
所以这是一个人。
这个不同的是跟大家这个，然后一个就，然后一个 use case。
Can already a class, okay, then we can come back to our class. Yeah. So, because what is my account? I always forgot my email. password lah. What is my oh? I'm not using this one. I'm using Google. Can already. I see show already. Okay, now how are we going to draw? Are you ready? Can you log into the vision paradigm? No problem. Then maybe I go to the diagram. I can just click package diagram. This one. Hi, brother. How are you? Okay. So now you can see there is some template provided lah. Okay. So maybe there is actually maybe I need to use a blank one. You can see that package diagram as simple as you can do in this way, or if you want to show in an architectural way, you can see presentation, application, and data also can one. Understand? So in this case, what line like this one? Can I have a blank one? Why too many things here? This one first. Diagram of create blank. I know this one. Create blank. Okay. Okay. Now, as according to the practical one, the online one, okay, because it's a very small scenario. Okay. Maybe I can. Okay. So this one. Okay. Order. Order. O-R-D-E, okay. Order management. Okay. Order management. Okay. Maybe I can have another one, which is the payment. Payment. Okay. Don't want to put payment management, I just put payment. Okay. So, and then another one, okay, definitely, okay, this one is the logistic, L-O-G-I-S-T-I-C, logistic management. Why? Because the what? The manager okay, want to do some logistic to assign the delivery, am I right? So I call as a logistic line. And then what else? Maybe I can have customer management. Okay. So sometimes you need to figure out what are the extra package, even though not only for the package diagram and can be class diagram. Okay. Not necessarily everything you can find in the requirement one. Sometimes, let's say for example, those classes is definitely for you to, let's say some API for you to connect to certain, let's say interface of the payment method or the any other method then you need to put that in the classes also. Understand? So maybe in this way. My screen is very small. And then you can do the. If there is a dependency, you can identify the dependency. Understand? You can identify the dependency. Okay? Sometimes there may be a vice versa. Two-way dependency also can. Okay? Why two ways? Because sometimes logistics want to retrieve the order. Means that you need to ask the help from the order management. Am I right? Okay? So and then order want to get the delivery, then I need to get to the logistics management. Then how about customer? Customer management, maybe order want to retrieve the data for customer. Then understand? Okay? Then iteratively you are going to identify additional packages. Understand? You are going to identify additional packages. You get me a class? Okay? So this is a very overall one. Okay? As I just now I say, if you want to have showing what is inside the order management, okay? This is the overall one, then everyone sit here, then we see that okay, this is the overall packages. Okay, according to the module, we can use packages to group as a module also for later. Understand? Okay? So in this case, let's say I want to show more further detail one. Let's say I want to show the order management package. Understand? So in this case, what I should do is let's say for example, create another blank one. Luckily our package is already our package. Okay. So this one is still order management, right? Isn't it? Okay. I want to show what are the package in order management. It means that further grouping under the order management. Understand? Okay. So maybe I can do it this way. Order UI. You see that? Order UI. Okay. Maybe I can see that. Okay. So maybe this one is the order control, for example, okay. Then order order assistant. Okay. Now there is another thing is okay. So if you feel that now this is I put the order persistent means that those logic used to persist the data. Understand? Okay. So in this case maybe order UI require this one to do things. Okay. Control. Maybe I have another order now. Okay. So this is the order domain logic. Okay, for example. Okay. So maybe this one require this one. And this here. Okay, it can be a vice versa. Okay, and then this one depends on this one. Now, sometimes order basis is more on data one. Am I right? So in this case, sometimes let's say I go back to the previous one. Okay, let's say for example, I can have, let's say I'm using every single package here is sharing one single database. Okay, so in this case, I may say, let's say data assistant. Is it marked? Is that correct? Okay, so in this case, okay, then this everything here is still dependent. Okay, everything here is to store consists of those logic to query to query data, to search data, to filter data one. Okay, you can put this up here. So in the persistent data, maybe you can have order persistent, inventory, payment, and somehow. Understand? Okay. So if you put order persistent here, then this one you no need to put lah. It depends on the design lah. Understand? You get me? Understand? Okay. So, but definitely, one round you cannot complete everything one. Understand? Okay, you need to iteratively go back and amend, one. Understand? Okay. So you cannot say one round you can do everything. It's not possible one. Okay. If I say one round you can complete thing, then I definitely how to say cheat you one. Understand? Okay. Unless that your system is very small Okay, that is another case You get me? Okay. So you will decide thing. Understand? Okay, there is no fixed rules one. Understand? But however, there is a common practices. Okay, when we come to this, understand? Okay, then you need to refer to those we discuss on the architectural style. That is way there. Understand? So if you have time, you can go into the Google, okay, to search. Okay, you can see that different people they say different things. So therefore, they don't have a fixed rules. But I'm not saying the fixed rules here is how the notation, understand? The fixed rule is how to draw it. But the thing is that is a common practice. It depends on different companies or different developers. You understand that class? Okay? So this is the more higher level, overall conceptual level. This is the more in detail. Understand? But you don't think of that. Do I need to show again what is the packages under this order UI? Depends. Yes or no? Depends. Understand? Okay? You get me class. Okay, but definitely for your project, I don't think you have so many time to draw into so detail already. Understand? So therefore, for those under me, okay, you can have an overall general. If you feel that that is a certain package, you need to show more details one you can go. Understand? Faham tak? now we come to another diagram, which is called the package diagram. Component diagram. Why always like that one? I just not have one. I cannot really. Any question for this one? Now, component diagram. Okay, firstly, when you want to draw a component diagram, why you want to draw a component diagram? Unless that you are applying component-based design. Component-based design actually is is the extension of the object-oriented design. Understand? What is a component? First thing. Component actually is, let's say for example, a computer system, a desktop system. I use the word, okay? Desktop system. What is the component that forms a desktop system? I have my CPU, one. Okay, I have my monitor, I have my keyboard and mouse. Am I right? This one form a desktop system. So this is one component, 2 component, 3 component, 4 component. What is the benefit of doing the system in a component way is because each component is an independent standalone component. Let's say this monitor is the independent standalone component. This one is an independent. If the monitor spoil already, it won't affect this one. Am I right? Loosely coupled. Loosely coupled. Can you see that? This one spoil already, won't affect this one. Also loosely coupled. You see that? And then this keyboard is a component. They may have sub-component. What is a component? This one the key here, escape key, F1, A, B, C, D, this key, okay, is a sub-component. Understand? Then how is this component key connected together each other? They may have some connection inside. Okay? And then this component, okay, it depends on this component to show something. Am I right? So that is the dependency showing here. You get me? Okay? And then even though inside the CPU I cannot open the CPU, okay? Inside this CPU here, there is a SSD hard disk, okay? There is a maybe there is a, I don't think there is a display card, I guess it's a built-in display, okay? There is a display built-in component there, okay? There is a port there, okay? Different component inside. Understand? Okay? Some component can be changed, okay? Some component can be modified, can be added inside, okay? That is called a component to form a bigger component. Similar concept when we want to use a design system, okay, according to component base, okay? Each system have different components. And then each component they perform their own task, and then there may be dependency on different components to achieve another task. Understand? Okay, so in this case, how are we going to design to represent the design of our system? If our system is designed in the way of component, so in this case, we can use the component diagram. We can use the component diagram. Okay, so and you can see that component diagram can use to describe a component-based development. Okay, and also can be used to describe a service-oriented architecture. Service-oriented means that those services are web services. Understand? When we design a website and then we need to access different web services, we can use the component diagram because each services is an endpoint. Am I right? Each services is an endpoint. Why I say it's an endpoint? For example, let's say I create a website, okay, and then this is my server. My website is here. Okay. However, I want to my website also provide certain services. For example, estimation of the weather. Okay, but this weather, okay, is located in another location. Okay, maybe this is the weather. How to spell the EATHER. Okay, weather. Okay, So maybe I can just put in my the HTML. I put a link, or maybe I can embed into HTML. Okay, different way. Okay. So this is the services, am I right? So in this case, we can in our design here. Okay, if you want to show that my software structure. Okay, then I can use the component diagram. This is one component. Why I say this one is an endpoint? Each service is an endpoint. Am I right? Why endpoint? Because I want to show, I want to do the weather forecast. I go to here, endpoint already, no further running. Am I right? So this is the weather services. Same thing, if I want to use other services, let's say FBX. You know FBX, when we do online, FBX, they will show us the bank, okay? Which bank you want to use? Public bank, Hong Kong bank, Maybank, whatever bank, okay? But not our bank. Okay. That's the joke, you know. One day I go outside with my friend, okay? Then you know now the market, supermarket got lots of this bank, ask you to buy credit card one. So they often question what the question they often ask what bank are you using? Do you have credit card? What bank are you using? Right. So I don't know, because my friend is an IT person, then it's very smoothly, automatically answer what bank are you using, sir? Our bank. Okay. Okay, so in this case, now you can see, okay, let's say for example, bank services, okay, let's say PBB, okay, then you cannot put inside money, you need to use the services, but then you need to use money, am I right? So this is the service oriented, am I right? So in this case, when you want to use a diagram to show the design of your system, then you can use the component diagram. This is one component, another component. You see that? And then each component may have sub-component. Same thing like each package may have sub-packages. You get me? Then, therefore, make sure you need to be very clear that why you want to use component. Because each component here is a standalone component. Understand? Standalone component, and then this is loosely coupling. Understand? If anything here, it would affect very loose couple only, am I right? Okay? So standalone independent working object. Understand? A component may consist of more than one object inside. Do you get me? Okay? So, and then certain subcomponent that can be treated as an object also. Okay? So this is a service oriented. You get me? Then component based design is different. Component based design is that one CBD. Okay? CBD is different because CBD is not necessary to use the services provided. Understand? Maybe I have a website here. Another case, I have a website here. Okay? Then I decide, let's say for example, taxi services, online taxi service, okay, reservation. Maybe, okay, this one component here is for the, what to say, the check. Okay, check with the taxi driver. Another component here is for the reservation or booking. Yes, booking. Okay. Another component here is for the payment. Okay. Maybe another component here is for the, let's say, map, to show the map. Understand? Okay. And then this component here may have some component, depends on your design. But however, you should be reminded that component design, component-based development, okay, is that each component is a standalone component. Okay, it can for a certain service, a certain function, a certain work. Understand? Okay, this is a component-based. It's different from service-oriented. You get me? Okay, so component in UML consists of logical component and physical component. Logical component like your business component, your coding that do the logic one. Okay. Physical component, let's say for example, your .NET component, Opera component WSDL component and maybe those physical files are understand. Okay, so this is the component. And example of component diagram. I like this picture. Why I say I like this picture? Okay, have a look on this component diagram. This component diagram, you can see component diagram. Each component, there are many component way of drawing the component. One of the component is like this one. Okay, it's like this. Different tools okay. The component is a bit different, but they still have this symbol one. Understand? They still have either this shape or have this symbol to represent the component. Understand? So in this case, let's say do I have time? Let's say component base check booking. Okay. So payment. Let's say I use my handphone. Mobile This is my mobile. 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 Okay. Mobile. I install this app. Then how the mobile app connect to this component? This whole WS is a component. Okay. Then we should provide something for him to connect one to the mobile. Am I right? So in this case, they should provide like this. This lollipop is called what interface? Provided interface is called provided interface. Provided interface. What is mean by provided interface? Let's say this one. Okay, I want to access to the function in this WS. Okay, so I have to connect to this interface, understand? So then I have to connect to this interface, provided interface. Otherwise, you don't have the provided interface. Then how this mobile phone connect to this system or cannot? Am I correct? Okay, so you have the provided interface. But how many provided interface? It depends on how you design it. Understand? Okay, maybe this provided interface. Okay, it can ask to link to different function, different maybe it can allow to check allow to make payment okay. Then in this case they may have a slot here. Okay, they may have this what we call the small this is a rectangle, right? A small rectangle, a port here. Okay, when you connect outside you can see that product search external entity. Okay, when you want to search for the product, you need to connect to this provided interface. The name is called product search. Then he can access to the search engine, to do some searching. Understand? Okay, so this is the usage of provided interface. Product interface also is used to provide shows that allow external entity to connect to the component to do something. Understand? So, and then how about this? This is called the lollipop. Understand? Okay, let's say for example, online shopping. Why there is a port here? Because this is a web store subsystem. It's a component. Entire subsystem is a component. And then this subsystem consists of 1, 2, 3 components. You can be a class. Okay? And then when you want to connect to this shopping cart, the external entity cannot directly go to here right? So therefore there is what we call the provided interface here, and then through a port. This port actually we can go through extend to different components of the whole. Understand? Okay, so this is the usage of provided interface. Not only for external entity, you can see internal one external lollipop provided interface, and then this half circle one is also interface. It's called a required interface. Let's say for example, shopping cart. He required he required the data or the user info to be authenticated. You see whether this user is able allowed to do some to add or not to do payment whatever Understand? Okay. So in this case, he required interface here. He required another component to do the task. So he put the required interface here. Understand? Okay, so this is the difference between provided interface and the required interface. Any question? Zhang Jue, any question? You don't understand? You want me to repeat again? No question, ah? No question, ah? Hey, brother, say something. No question, ah? No, ah? Okay. And then you can see that, okay, this is showing an assembly connection. Assembly required, provided, assembly connected together. Understand? Connected together. And then this is another subsystem. Okay? Another subsystem. And then this diagram got a purpose one. Why this one got like this one? This is a dependency. Dependency. Okay? A dependency, when it shows in the component diagram, means that this one is depending. There is a dependency exists between these two components, where this component requires this one to do something. And then there is another meaning there. Another meaning is that to be faster here. Another meaning means that, okay, let's say sometimes okay, you want to show, let's say this is one component. Okay. Assembly, right? Connect together, okay. So if you don't want to show like in such a way, like so detailed like this, okay. If you want to have a more conceptual or abstract one, okay, you can just show like this component. That is a dependency. Okay, understand? Okay, this is one of the usage. Another meaning is okay. Class level, instant level. What is different thing? What is mean by class? Class, let's say for example, our class diagram is just show the blueprint of the object only. If I want to show the instant, class can create more than one instance. Am I right? Okay, let's say a customer class, I can create more than one instance of customers. Okay, same thing. Same thing. Let's say I have a component A. Component A. Not computer, component A. Okay. So if this A in the class level, okay, more conceptual one, I just want to show that, okay, this component A, okay, will be in server. Okay. Component A. Okay. So this is maybe is our client. Okay, then I can say very conceptual one. Let's say for example, I have more than one server, and each server they may have different instances of this component A. Okay, maybe A1, A2, A3 lah. Okay, so in this case, if I want to show like this, then I can show the instance level. Okay, let's say for example, this is the class level, instance level, let's say, okay, like this. Okay. Server C lah. Okay. Maybe I have another server B. Okay, and then this is okay. Component A also. Understand? Okay, maybe component B. Okay. Component B. Instance level. Understand? Okay? Instance level. Because now it's the class level overall. Okay? They are computing here. But if you don't put the level C, symbol D also can, because I just want to show you, okay, this tool is installing into two different locations. Maybe I need to have 3 different instances, okay, to work together to achieve a function or a task. Understand? So instance level. If your program only one instance, then you can just put a task level to do a video. Understand? Okay? So you draw the instance level like this. Understand? This is the different meaning like you using the assembly or you can use the what, okay? But that is understand? Okay? So and then anything else I'm missing? No. Okay? So you can see that this is a example of component diagram. Any question in class? Any question for the component diagram? No. Okay, then how are we going to draw the component diagram? Let's say for example, from the class diagram, create a task package. This is the additional task. Okay, draw the component diagram for the scenario 1. Okay, so maybe component diagram for 1. Where is my one? Create new diagram. Yeah, component diagram. Okay. Luckily we are using paradigm now. If we are using IBM, then it will be a lot of steps. So you can see that, okay, so component. So conceptual one, you see, okay, order, management. Okay, you see, different tools they provide different shape one, understand? Now this vision paradigm is like this one. IBM is different one. Okay. So maybe this one is the payment, for example. Okay. And then maybe it's the customer management. Okay. And then this one is the what's it? Logistics, sorry. So, like this. Some allow us to change the word here component into subsystem. But however, this visual paradigm, I don't think so. Okay, okay. So this is the component. Maybe we can create a dependency between the component. Okay, so maybe dependency here to make payment, and then this customer, maybe it depends on this one to retrieve the customer info, okay, and then order to depend on this one to do the logistics. Understand? This is a very conceptual one. You get me a task, okay? Then you need to think by yourself. Are you going to show the detailed component of this order management? I think yes. Understand? Okay, so are you going to do the customer management detail? Okay, and payment detail and so on. You get me, understand? Okay, so let's say for example, search component. Are you going to put inside or are you going to be stand alone outside? Depends on how you design the search box. Am I right? Okay, if you search component, in the search one, searching is only to search order. Then you put inside order lah. If you create a search component in which you can use to search order, search customer, search payment, search logistics one, then you should have separate out from each of these components. Understand? Okay? It depends on the design. Understand? Understand? Okay? Then this is a very conceptual level. If you want to show the what we call the lollipop, this is not lollipop. This is the interface. Interface. You want to show the lollipop of this channel. Is it possible? shows the interface. Okay, this is the class diagram here. Interface. Wait, one more lollipop. Last time got lollipop one.
I did it already.
Can ah? Deleted already ah? Why this one now no more? Oh, this is the aggregation composition dependency realization. No need. So it cannot be. That should be a lollipop one.
We search.
No. Interface is this one lah, correct one. Why they cannot come? Why they can't cast diagram together? Was removed due to conflict. Usage composition. I think this one is not that suitable. Composition. Required interface. Okay, and then they have another interface. Oh, now they change the wording already. This is composition. Okay, then usage is equal to usage. Aggregation. I better go on another one. Oh, they use another concept already. Okay. So like this now. Okay, then I drag this one into here. It's an aggregation. Usage dependency association. I don't think you can try any other aggregation also like this, okay? So there is different way already. Composition, same thing. Realization. Realization is a lollipop provided interface. Okay? Then maybe can we join these two together? Use. Usage. Okay? Now they are doing it this way. The last time I think it's different version. Okay? I just tried to do already. They have a lollipop and the required interface, but now they are using this way. Okay? So you see that? Okay? So this is the required interface and this is the provided interface. Okay? Okay, so this is how we draw it lah. Even though you can change, you can put the interface name, understand? Okay, let's say we say I payment for example. I payment. Okay? You can change the interface name. This one is this is to request payment, right, isn't it? Okay. So this one is to maybe put as I make payment, for example. Okay. Sorry, because it always make me as one. Okay. So this, then better don't put not so good because the font cannot be adjusted. Okay, so this is how we draw the component diagram. Any question, class? Any question? Is it lucid chart or creately can draw this one? Can or I think can. Anyone is using creately? No, right? No one. All using which panel? Okay, then you can use it to draw lah. Okay, so that's it lah. Okay. Any question, class? No, okay, so that's it. And then how are you going to decide how many components? No rules. Understand? No fixed rules. Understand? So how many components maybe you can consider, okay, inside the order management, okay. So is it what we call search order is one component? Is it place order is one component or whatever, or the entire one is one component, then you have any sub-component, that is up to you, up to your decision. But however, you have to bear in mind, component is an independent working unit. Independent working unit. Okay? So that's it. Yeah. Anything else, class? Then put up to us. Then we don't have any need to have online class for today. Yeah. Any question?
So must draw 2 lollipop like this, or I can draw one only. I must draw 2 lollipop to link, or
No, not necessarily.
one lollipop.
One can do because just now I can drag only.
Oh.
Okay, one lollipop. Okay, one required, one lollipop like this. Okay. Yeah. So, and what else? Let's see this one, alright. Delete. When I move, can move, this lah. Okay. This lah. Okay. Yeah. So, okay. Yeah, this is assembly connection. Okay. This one is dependency. Remember, dependency got different meaning only. Okay, so depends on what you want to show, as I said. Okay. So, any question, Any question? Understand now? Yishuan, Xishuan, Xishuan, can Xishuan, right? Yishuan or Xishuan? Y-I. Yishuan. Okay, Zhang Chen. And then your friend,
Which one? This one.
what's your name, Wenjun. Okay, any question? No. Then Emma? Ken? No, Ken, Then Sam, No. Kelvin? Kelvin? Do you have Kelvin here? Melvin? Good have Melvin, right?
Yeah.
Any question? Third row, any question? Can Second row, this side, second row, can That side, any question? No. So do you understand the location of this component? Should be very easy lah. Okay. Understand? Okay. So any question? No question? I guess we can dismiss already. Okay. Anyone cannot sign attendance now? Cannot sign attendance. Let me log into the what already. The okay. so go on. Don't leave first. Reminder, next week, Wednesday is your midterm. Okay. One by one, go on. Don't leave the left first. Student attention. Just come for the second class, right? First class, Wong Xin Yi can. Are you in the first class just now? Who's Wong Xin Yi?
We start our first task for musical.
Not here. Wong Xin Yi not here. Wong Xin Yi is Brandon.
First one. Brandon Wang.
Where's Brandon?
I don't have
This
Shun Han. Then first class, everyone can sign. Second class, who cannot sign attendance for second exercise? Yes, brother. You raise the hand, man.